grandmother say before I could even talk, walk, or whatever, I'm in the tearing up the kitchen with the pots and pans. And so through that, you know, life was good. Then, you know, I kind of grew up without my dad, you know, for like, you know, that time. But, you know, I know my dad now, and we good, you know, like we solid, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, just during that time, you know, it was, you know, I wasn't like really aware of like what it meant to have that away from you, but I know it was something missing at that time.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm a young kid, so you know, I'm just still kind of like you on the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, I grew up with my mom, my grandma, you know what I'm saying? Just a little house on the east side, like really like Jones County, but it's still like Macon type, you know, like that borderline kind of, sort of like I'm deep in it.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? We was out there, and I said I got into the drumming, playing drums, doing that, and then you know grew older, going to little like a Christian private school kind of thing, and it was like black owned.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It was black owned. Like the principal was black. She's the owner, founder, and the principal. And I want to say her husband was like a real just. I can't remember what he was into. He was a preacher. And you know, so they, you know, of course they instilled the Bible kind of, you know, into the curriculum of the school. So you know, I grew up, you know, learning into the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And you know, not religious or nothing, but just reading the Bible. You know, that was just a part of it. Of course, kind of they put it on the religious because it was a Christian academy. But you know, me, I was just like, you know, I'm reading it. So you know.
Did you have any siblings? You the only child?
For a minute, I was. Like during my early life I was, but around the time I was in, I want to say middle school, around like that time my mom, well before middle school, my mom got remarried, and that was like fourth grade, and I got a stepsister, a little sister, but you know, so me and her, we close, it's like she was my blood sister, it don't matter, you know what I'm saying? So I gained that sister, and then my mom ended up having my other baby brother and my little sister. So, you know, they out there in the other room, you know what I'm saying? And then when I connected with my dad, I realized I had an older brother and another younger sister.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, you know, how was it for you growing up, you know, in that type of particular situation where, you know, you learning that you have more siblings and also at the same time growing up without your father?
It was like, for a long time, like growing up without my father really affected, because at the time who my mother was married to, it was a lot of chaos and just hectic type energy, you know, a lot of negative energy, just to say it in a nutshell.
Yeah.
And you know, I came from like positivity and, you know, love, and you know, now you know when you do wrong, of course you get got on, but at the same time it's out of love, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't used to like that type of energy, and you know, I started kind of like to fight back out of it, because you know, it put me in a bad mental, you know, self-esteem type of place. I was just like down and out. It's kind of like I was like in a figure of speech, lost my soul. Like I wasn't myself. I wasn't, you know, who I was, like who I normally was. You see what I'm saying? Even some family members, they kind of saw it. They was like, why you acting like that? Like, what's up with you? You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm trying to play it off and make it look cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm straight. I'm just chilling. But you know, deep down, you know, it's like, no, it's some shit going on.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? With him not being my real father, that you're trying to be the father that I need, is like, it's not matching up, my G. Like, and I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, plus, you know, a lot of disrespect towards moms, that, you know, that's definitely not gonna slide. So it was just a hectic situation. And like, but I like to say that it molded me to be strong, because I had to go through something where it is gonna make me have to be, you know, where I gotta get to that point where I gotta like show the other side, not really show the other side, but like not be so timid or living in fear. Like I got it. Going through that helped break the fear out of me, in a sense. Like, you know, I was telling my brother like early in the other day, we always be like, you know, talking and building, and I'd be like, man, I just really lost the sense of fear. Like, you know, I was, you know, getting bullied in school, but you know, praying to God, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, of course pray to God about anything, but you got to put the work in with it too. So it was like, you know, I stood up like, look, bro, y'all gonna stop beating me, bro.
Yeah.
And then, you know, that's when the change came.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With, you know, getting abused. I stand up to my oppressor and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And I make it known, along with having my faith in my Most High. Knowing that he with me and he gonna, and, you know, he got my back. As long as I got, you know, as long as I go for it, it's whatever. So it's like, I just was like, that's all I ever started to realize. And like, you know, through life I realized, like, when I don't be fearful and I just be like, fuck it and go, you know, it normally turns into the favor that I need, you know what I'm saying, and what I'm trying to find, you know what I'm saying. So, you know what I'm saying, I just started just saying, I'm gonna just go for it, like, don't think about it. You know, of course strategize to make it go efficiently, but you're not gonna be in fear that anything's gonna go wrong. Because if anything comes up that might try and block it, you already got the energy to just swipe it to the side and keep that thing going. And that's how I like to move.
The blessings, yeah, blessed, feeling good, I'm looking better. Cool as ice, hot like a sweater. Look to God, appreciate the blessing. Another day, that's super special. Feeling